Stockton is out there with White. Then it's Miller, and it's Unseld in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Hawks, they've got Hunter. Young is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Santi Aldama, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward spot. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
The Raptors making a switch here. Payton's checked in.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And Stockton drops them both.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
A nice shot by Young.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And he's drawing those whistles. A couple quick ones back-to-back.
Miller kicks to Barnes. Three-pointer, Payton. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And a nice job of utilizing his body to get around the defender, but that's just a tough one to knock down consistently.
Stockton's shot is good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Aldama. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Shot from 16. Again, Toronto.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Miller outside. High, arcing shot, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Both free throws good for Miller.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Passes it to Hunter. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. And it's 6 points for Big Dog.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trae Young won't sleep on a wide-open guy.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
Not a problem. That's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside.
Stockton the pass to Miller. Crafty move. Rebound by the Hawks.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body to take the charge.
Kings checked in for the Raptors. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Back to Stockton. Payton outside. Now the pass to Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. And the Raptors miss again. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On its way from Young for 2, and the turnover again by Atlanta.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Trae Young. First in scoring, and he's also got the second best three-point percentage in the league. An absolute deadeye from beyond.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Shots good from Young.
Chalk up another incredible sequence for Trae Young. He can literally do it all.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
The Hawks leading. Hardaway from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Payton, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Ibaka, Tom Sanders, Don Stockton.
Here is Stockton. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. King, the pass to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
That's a well-timed play, well-executed, and Serge, a quick, powerful roller to work with.
From the corner, good ball movement here by the Hawks. Aldama can't hit, and that one's good. Hunter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one drops. And Stockton drops them both. Here's Young. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Hunter with a screen on Stockton. A nice shot by Young.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Payton dishes to Stockton from about 19 feet. Pass to Aldama. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Payton attacking. That's tipped. Over to the left wing. Aldama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists in the game. Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Atlanta enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then there's Murray. Then there's Hunter. And it's Black in at the 1. Stockton finds Ibaka, and it's good for 2.
Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening. He has such great instincts for creating for his teammates.
Here's Bamba, another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Stockton outside. Teardrop shot. Wiggins with the block.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
You know, Steve, the last couple of years, league-wide, scoring is way up for teams, but also for individual players. What's your read on that?
Well, I think from the scoring situation, defense is totally different than when we played. It's more free-flowing. Also, the three-point shot, they're taking way more three-point shots, long rebounds, and they have more fast-breaking transition points. But it all comes down to shooting the three. More threes mean more points. Very solid, both ends of the floor. That time, Ibaka, efficient inside.
Black the pass to Bamba. Black kicks to Murray. Over Payton. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Raptors trail by 14. Here's Stockton. And it's off the back rim, no good for Atlanta. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Miller finds Stockton. And yes, it's good. Payton's got 5 now.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And we know that several active NBA players, Steve, have their own podcasts. Players now have a direct platform for their voice, and I think they like that.
Yeah, they do. They want to be able to own their own content, want to be able to put out their different stories the way they want to. They want to be in control of everything that has to do with them.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Sanders. And it's Whiten for Payton. And the Raptors call time here. Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The Hawks, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Ibaka outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Miller. 5 on the clock. Here's White. A three-pointer is right on target.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Black. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. White finds Ibaka. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
And crucial that Bamba keeps evolving his perimeter game. Big men like him have to be able to shoot.
White, good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Black. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Here's Miller. Rebound, Atlanta. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hunter finds Wiggins. Here's Bamba. Wiggins with it. 7 points in the game. And it's White with the rebound. Stockton outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Murray left side. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Given Murray's slight frame, you'd think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
And the Raptors call time here.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Hunter. Putting up about 25 points per game, 14 rebounds, and just over 4 blocks. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
Stockton against Murray. Here's White, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Here's Black, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Good on the 2nd free throw.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Miller. Rebound by the Hawks.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The Hawks again can't hit. Raptors trail by 18. Here's Unseld. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Murray, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to White. Clock at 6. And here's Stockton. 6 points for him. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. 5 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The fader. Murray, good. Murray's got his 2nd basket of the night.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
And so it's Atlanta with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. Not to steer us completely off topic, but just out of curiosity. Either of you ever think about coaching in the league?
You know, I don't know if I'd be good at it because I get so invested in these games, man. I might lose my cool at a bad call and, just go crazy.
My answer is no.
You heard it here first. No Coach O'Neal in our future. And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Hawks.
I think Coach made his point about crashing the boards coming into this matchup. Guys are following shots, giving the extra effort. They are rolling.
No question. Their rebounding is giving them increased opportunities. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got John Stockton. Miller is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's White, and it's Unseld in at the 5. From deep, Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Unlimited range and unlimited confidence. Trae Young has no conscience.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Okongwu, no good on the free throw. The Raptors shooting in this game, 45%. Here's Stockton. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Lets it go from the wing. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Toronto calls timeout. One of the great stories here, Big Dog getting it done today.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Barnes dishes to Miller. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. At the top of the key, Hunter. The 3 from Johnson. It's rebounded by Unseld.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
White the pass to Unseld. Now here's Barnes, defended by Young. And that one's good, Barnes.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
Young, good.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing. The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Toronto working the ball around now. Stockton kicks to Barnes. Miller outside. Barnes screen on Johnson. Miller the pass to Unseld. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
This just comes from repetition. Murray's put a lot of extra hours in the gym, catching and firing.
Passes it to Unseld. To the paint, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Okongwu. Off target from three-point range. And so Miller will bring it up for Toronto. And it's White missing. Young up top. White covering. Murray. Rebound by the Raptors.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
On the wing, Johnson over Miller. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Hunter with a screen on White. Young from outside. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Miller, the pass to Unseld. Over Hunter. Unseld can't get it to go.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul. Salvaged the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Barnes left side. The three. No good on the shot. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And stolen by Barnes. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
Quick thinking on defense from Scotty Barnes. What a nice play.
Young finds Hunter. The basket good off the assist from Young. 20 points for Big Dog.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
1 second left. The shot missing. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. Okongwu is out there with Hunter. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Murray, good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. It's White on the wing. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And this is what leaders do. Peyton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Johnson from outside. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight. On the wing, Peyton. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Young dishes to Hunter. Yes, that goes in. Hunter's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Can't be too physical with Murray inside because he knows how to draw fouls.
First free throw is good. Barnes, he's checked in for Sanders. And so Murray nails both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Murray against Peyton. Driving to the basket. Softly drops in the floater. Peyton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the quickness on display there for Peyton, especially when he's slicing to the basket. They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
White against Young. Ibaka with a screen on Johnson. Here's Miller. The kick out to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. From the wing. Good on the bucket.
Scotty Barnes.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
14 feet away, and Ibaka slams it in.
The aggressive side of Serge coming through as Serge himself at the rim.
Murray, good.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Johnson with the block. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Okongwu. The 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Okongwu's now got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Hawks.
2 minutes remaining.
Young against White. Here's Payton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
10 seconds.
It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
And both free throws good for Payton. Hawks have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. The pass to Hunter. Over Unseld. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young. 24 points for Big Dog.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
Stockton's shot is off.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Big Dog.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Young for 3. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Young looking around. Okongwu, a 3-pointer, no good. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Trae Young.